Chris the Nightmare Ariola, and you're watching Mission Boxing Today on YouTube.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? All right, so I seen this the other day, and then I'm starting to get a few messages sent to me. Fans been wanting to know my opinion about BOXREC, their new heavyweight ratings they came out with. Now, before I get to their ratings, we know that BOXREC, they have their own formula algorithm that they have where they come up with these ratings, whether it's their pound for pound list, the ratings of each division, the ratings of their all-time ratings. So I disagree with a lot of their ratings, but I understand they have their system. You know what I mean? Now, one of the rules they have for you to get taken out the ratings is if you're inactive for 365 days or more, or if you're retired, they just take you out the ratings. All right, so you won't see Klitschko, Povetkin, or Tyson Fury. They don't have these guys rated no more because they've been inactive for more than 365 days. All right. I know there's one guy that's rated in the top 10, Glaskov, who been out for about 11 months. So I expect him to be taken out when they update these ratings. But just looking at them, they have Ortiz number 1, Joshua number 2, 3 Wilder, 4 Pulev, 5 Parker, 6 Glaskov, 7 Lucas Brown, 8 Derek Chisora, 9 Christian Hammer, 10 Eric Molina. All right. If I had to, rate these guys from what I see right here, from the guys that are remaining, taking out Klitschko, Povetkin, and Fury, it's kind of hard taking out Povetkin. I mean, although he has been inactive, yes, that is fact, but he's getting ready to fight Stavern in a few weeks here. So I guess they'll rate him accordingly after his fight with Stavern. Stavern's not in there either. So, but anyways, I would have Wilder ahead of Ortiz. I know Ortiz, he's beat some guys some of the guys that Ortiz has beaten, Thompson, Jennings, some of those guys are in the top 20. Wilder has beaten guys in the top. I mean, shit, Molina's in the top. He's number 10. He beat Spilka. He's number 17. But Ortiz did beat Scott, who's at number 14, and number 15 to have Thompson. So they're highly rated. Duapa's number 11. Molina's number 10. And those are guys that Wilder had beaten. You know what I mean? So Ariola is on here too. I think he's like 30 something. I think he's in the 30s. But I would definitely have Wilder at number 1. And he's a title holder. He has a WBC title. I would have him number 1. But if somebody told me that they believe that Luis Ortiz is the number 1 heavyweight, even if you do include Klitschko, Povetkin, and Fury, I couldn't get mad at it. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't get mad at that. Some people may disagree and say, nope, it's Tyson Fury by far. He's the man that beat the man. Fair enough. You know what I mean? And that's what it's about, beating the guy who was number 1. I understand that. But if you're just talking just eye test, what you see and what you think these guys bring to the table and how you think they would match up against other guys, I couldn't get mad at nobody from saying Luis Ortiz. You know what I mean? Or even Deontay Wilder or whoever, man. You know what I mean? Because to me, all these guys need to fight each other. There's a lot of undefeated records. You know what I mean? Tyson Fury's undefeated. I know he's out right now, but Luis Ortiz, Anthony Joshua, Wilder, Parker, and Ruiz, they're getting ready to fight now, so one of those guys won't be undefeated. Just a lot of undefeated records from some of the top guys. Even Lucas Brown's undefeated. I know he's going to be out. I don't know how long. Then you got a lot of the prospects who are still up and coming and undefeated. Povetkin just one loss, and that was just to Klitschko. So need to see some more from these guys, man. But just looking at their top 10, I definitely would not have Glaskov at number 6. I know that he has wins over, that are facts. Wins over Cunningham and Rossi, Scott, or draw against Scott. But I thought he possibly lost all of those fights. I mean, it's very debatable when I watch those. Watching those fights, very debatable, man. Very debatable. Could have went either way in those 3 fights. Just my opinion on that. But Christian Hammer definitely wouldn't be in my top 10. I think he is more of a top 25 to 35 guy when I watch him. I know he, has some good wins. After his loss to Fury, he beat Sprott, laid him out. I couldn't believe he knocked him out like that. I was kind of surprised. And then he beat Tepper, the first guy to beat Tepper. Although I thought Derek Rossi had a debatable fight with Tepper. I mean, it was a lot of debatable fights, man. But I thought that fight was debatable. But I'm saying there's a lot of debatable fights recently at the heavyweight division that I've watched. But out of their top 10, the guys who I have in my top 10, Ortiz, AJ, Wilder, Parker, and Pulev, I would keep these guys in this 10, but to me 6 through 10 are all, I mean, you can make a strong case for Duhaupas, who's rated at number 11. You can make a strong case that he should be in the top 10 over Christian Hammer and Glasscoff. You can make, and David Hayes not in it. You know, they got him down to number 16. You can make a strong case that David Hay is in the top 5 to some heavyweight fans, but definitely the top 10. You can make a strong case for Jennings, who's at number 19. Ruiz Jr., who's at number 21. You can make a strong case for him. So, yeah, man, Christian Hammer and Glasscoff, that just jumps out the page to me, especially Christian Hammer. No disrespect to him, but I'm not even sure Christian Hammer is the best German heavyweight. I'm not sure he beats Tom Schwartz and AJ Caballel and Michiel Wallace. I'm not sure he even beats those guys right now at this stage, but he surprised me against Tepper. You know, I'll give him his credit. He did surprise me against Erkin Tepper. You know, but shit, I'm not sure he beats Edmund Gerber. I'm not sure, man. But to have him in the top 10, I think is rather high at number 9. Some people may question Molina being at number 10. I think he's a top. Even if you had guys like Klitschko, Povetkin, and Fury around, I'll still have Molina top 15-ish, somewhere in there. Taking those 3 guys out, you can make a strong case for him being in at number 10. You know, just like Duhaupas and Hay, maybe Takam, guys like that. But I don't know, man. It's just BOXREC. You know, I noticed that a lot of fighters, when they're, you know, I've seen fighters be rated by BOXREC and they'll post it to their social media accounts, and that's a beautiful thing, you know, to be rated by BOXREC in the top 10 or top 25 or whatever, you know, because you got to climb your way up the ranks. But I see Ortiz is number 1 right now, so I wonder if anybody's going to bring this up about him being number 1 on BOXREC, and will they be more willing to get in the ring with him, you know, because he can use that, you know, although he doesn't have a title, you know, that he's number 1 on BOXREC, you know. But, I mean, it's not like being number 1 on BOXREC is like holding the fucking WBC title, right? It's not the same thing. But it is something I see fighters point to, you know, and, well, I'm top 10 on BOXREC, or I'm a top 10 BOXREC heavyweight or whatever. So, you guys let me know what you think about this, man. Luis Ortiz being number 1 rated on BOXREC. I'm out.